It's a great variety. The station playing more of your favorites.
Sunny 101.9.
Good morning to you, Uberland. JP and Walt in the hizzy. That's me trying to be cool.
It's not working.
In the hizzy? No, sorry.
The hizzy. What the hell is the hizzy?
I don't know. It's a house of some kind.
It is?
I would assume so.
Okay.
That's
the hizzy.
That's what the funky, cool, funky, fresh kids say. Funky, cool, funky, fresh.
You're looking for that, you got the wrong show. Sorry.
Coming up in just a little bit, we have your news headlines of the day. It's time to take a look at your not-so-news of the morning, though. And one of the most important keys to taking a successful family trip is making sure everyone's alive.
Usually.
Generally, that's the idea. Although I've been on some family trips that I just assume not be.
Aunt Edna, aside.
Authorities at Germany's Munich airport stopped a 62-year-old woman on Tuesday after baggage handlers found the skeleton of her dead brother, who died 11 years ago in a piece of luggage.
Ooh.
The expression on your face is perfect.
Yeah. That's creepy. That's just flat out creepy. Oy. That ain't right.
A woman was traveling with a friend and was in the midst of heading from Brazil to Italy. She told police she was hauling her brother around to fulfill his last wish to be buried in Italy. Why did she wait 11 years, though?
Maybe she couldn't get to Italy till then. It's a possibility. I'm just saying that.
She'd probably been waiting in airport security for 11 years.
There's another way to get them there. You could have just shipped them there, They
FedEx bodies?
Well, they'll not FedEx.
Do they make a big enough envelope, and do you still have to use the bubble wrap?
They'll ship a body, and, if you have a request to get it somewhere. But 11 years, that's maybe that's the way the family worked. They weren't very fast about things. They weren't very quick about things.
103-year-old man in Taiwan proved to be the afterlife of the party. We got a theme here today, apparently. When a stripper decided to perform at his funeral. The man's son paid about $160 for the woman to come in and shake her moneymaker for 10 minutes in front of her dad's coffin. Apparently, that's a lot cheaper than, what's his goober there that just resigned?
Not the Emperor's Club.
No, it's not. Now you're probably wondering why the son decided to treat his dad's funeral like a bachelor party. He says he promised his father that he would hire a stripper for his funeral if he lived past the ripe old age of 100.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay. Sure.
Do you think she was the pole bearer? Oh, ba-dum-cha!
Okay, I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. That was terrible. That was awful.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That was awful.
I can hear just in unison all of our listeners that just go groan. Oh. The walls actually shattered here with all of Marquette County groaning at that one.
I think that's plenty. I think that's plenty right there.
Well, we'll go off on a high note then. Finally, here, if you're the governor of New York, you lose your job after you've been caught paying for woo-hoo. But if you're in the Sheridan Middle School 8th grade vice president, you lose your job after you've been caught paying for candy?
What?
Yeah.
Paying for candy?
Michael Sheridan has been removed from his position as class vice president at the New Haven, Connecticut school for buying Skittles from a classmate last month. Sheridan, who's an honors student, also was suspended for a day and banned from attending an honors student dinner. He'd been suspended for 3 days before the officials decided to knock it down to 1. The superintendent says he plans to review the suspension. The school system banned candy sales 5 years ago in an effort to improve lifestyles.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
His mother certainly thinks the school made a sugar rush to judgment. Oh, the writers. Can our writers go on strike?
Please. Please.
Called the suspension unfair.
For the love of all that's holy, please.
Can you think about that one, though? At some of the inner city schools and whatnot, the kids are selling drugs in the hallways, and it's all these shady deals. And like, hey, man, you got the stuff? What you want? You want Mentos? You want Skittles? I got regular and tropical.
Yeah, I got the Skittles and the Fresh Maker. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, coming up in just a few moments, we're going to have a look at your news headlines of the day. That was a groaner segment.
That was totally unnecessary.